Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial. We're doing a series of spotlights seeking out remarkable experts from across the country and even in your town. And joining me on this segment is Nate Bunty. He's the owner and founder of Exponential Marketing, and they specialize in getting new customers and clients for home services contractors. Nate, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate being here. Appreciate the opportunity.
Nate, tell us a little bit about Exponential Marketing and who specifically are the types of folks that you help.
Sure. So, exponential marketing, the idea is to um, multiply yourself, essentially, leverage your time and use a marketing service in order to capture and nurture more clients than you would be able to work with without some technology behind it. We focus mainly on digital marketing platforms as well as providing automation and making sure that your web presence is an effective web presence, not just an online catalog, but something that's going to attract new clients to your businesses. And again, we focus on home services contractors. This could be, kitchen and bath remodeling, fence and deck construction, landscapers, plumbing, HVAC. We've done some commercial applications as well, like cleaning and extermination.
Digital marketing, let's face it, that's where all the customers are. It's where you reach everyone today. Does that happen to be like the number one challenge or, biggest stumbling block for remodeling contractors or home services contractors today? Or what is their biggest challenge?
So, what I would say is that there are folks who get into a position where they want to grow, but their time is spent on fulfilling, right? So they have to be on the job site, they have to be doing the estimations, and they need to leverage their time in order to scale, essentially. Like a lot of contractors get into a position where they're like, what am I going to put my money into next in order to get to the next level? And that's an area where I can help because I can take that marketing and a little bit of the sales stuff off of their plate so that they can focus more on the fulfillment, which is what they're going to be experts in anyway. You know what I mean? Like I'm not handy at all. You know what I mean? Like I can't put in a cabinet or change out a toilet or any of that other stuff. You know what I mean? But I can build a great website, build a great Google infrastructure for you so that you're getting SEO juice and getting people coming to your website and finding you on Google My Business. In addition to, um, Facebook organic doesn't really help, but Facebook ads, building awareness, capturing leads via Facebook, and then also the follow up of the lead through a system of automation to book the estimate, perhaps without even the contractor having to talk to that person. We can create an automated text conversation that leads to an estimate calendar that we pre-selected with um, times when they have blocked off, like this is when I'm available to do estimates. So they could be having their first conversation when they're meeting the folks on the kitchen table to talk about their new addition or something along those lines. Um, and that just makes it easier for the contractor to focus on what their zone of genius.
Yeah,
He
because a contractor, I imagine they can put in a killer kitchen remodel or a bathroom, but like digital marketing, that's not even in their wheelhouse whatsoever. So they're definitely going to need help with that.
a little, yeah, well, I just wanted to add one real quick thing is that
Mhm.
there's a very low barrier to entry with digital marketing. Anybody can start a Google My Business, start a Facebook page. So yeah, it doesn't cost anything to get started. And some contractors think, oh, well, I post on Facebook and some people reach out to me. And, so it's working. But if you really want to put gas on the fire, you want to talk to someone like me. If you really want to get, like I said, to the next level, where it's not just referrals, and get into a scalable business operation, we can help you with that.
So speaking of that, with contractors, what are some of you mentioned, hey, I did a GMB, I did a couple of things, I posted, and I got a phone call. So
Mhm.
what are some other what are some common myths or misconceptions that they might hold that might be holding them back from doing it really the right way?
So the myths and misconceptions are entirely promoted and promulgated by the platforms. Facebook wants you to boost post on your business page. Boosting a post is the worst way to advertise on Facebook. Google, if you go in, you can create a smart ad, and smart ads work, a little bit, but you really want to get, there's a way to create a dynamic ad in Google where the small town, like where the IP address is located, the person searching for, say, fence construction or whatever, if their small town is Lidditz, Pennsylvania, it'll say Lidditz fence contractor or local Lidditz fence contracting, as opposed to Lancaster, which is only like 5 miles away, but it would have a different IP address. So there's sophisticated things that you can do. Another myth, but Google will guide you through like the easiest way for you to essentially throw money away. Same thing with Facebook with the boosting. Yeah, and with Facebook, probably the biggest myth is posting to your business page has any effect whatsoever at all. It's just the fewer people will see it. The one thing, if you're going to post to your business page on Facebook, share it to your personal page, because that's how you're going to get any sort of organic reach on Facebook.
And to your point, they want to show you the simplest way to give them your money. But I used to consider like the boosting post is like Facebook's piggy bank, because that's like the easiest thing to do, and it seems like it's a one button thing and it's done. But there is not an impact. And I've also noticed if you go to videos or posts on your own business page, they'd be surprised to see there are very few views, if any, because they're only reaching the people that may have liked them or whatever. What are some of the mistakes, Nate? Speaking of that, linked to these myths and misconceptions, what are some of the biggest mistakes? Let's face it, there are contractors that are winning the game and doing well with digital marketing and attracting clients online, and then there are contractors who are not successful with it. What's the difference?
Probably your copy and your offer in your Facebook ads. Google, if you create the ad the right way, a Google ad will find people that are searching for what you're offering. I hate to make it sound a little bit more simple, but it is slightly more simple. Because Google is demand reaction, right? You're reacting to somebody searching for something that you offer, they're already in the market. With Facebook, it's more like demand creation, where you're making people aware, say that you offer financing or that you've got a discount available or something along those lines. Even before and after pictures could be the offer, because it's the offer of transformation, right? And a lot of contractors don't necessarily have the same level of training in marketing and copywriting that a professional marketer has. So just again, some small contractors can post those before and after pictures and get a couple of calls. If they really want to pour gas on the fire and take it to the next level, stop boosting posts and contact someone like me, preferably me, right?
Nate, you mentioned something about marketing automation. Tell us about that, and like, where does that fit in, and why is it important for these contractors?
So that is important because if a lead comes in while you're on the job site and they're trying to call you or text with you on your phone, and you are busy, putting a roof on or installing the kitchen cabinets, or at the very least you have a problem where you've got to manage your team, and you can't respond to that lead. Marketing automation, once the lead comes in, there's an immediate follow-up, and we can program based on the responses that come back in from that automated follow-up. We can program them to guide them through some pre-qualification questions. What's their time frame? How's their budget sound? Stuff like that, before guiding them into booking the estimates. So, and then that can be done, like I said, while you're pounding nails or installing or guiding your team and leading your team, without you ever lifting a finger. In addition to that, and this is one of the biggest benefits that I keyed into with our software, was that there's one app that you have on your phone that you can respond to text messages, if it requires a manual response, text messages, Google messages. So your GMB, you can set up messaging through Google, I think it's Facebook, SMS, Google Messages, and it offers a web chat widget. So we installed, I also own a fencing company. I have a partner that does all of the construction parts. I just do the marketing. Um, I installed our web chat on our website, and we had 2 leads within hours. It was a great tool to add to that website, to get people to use it, to get people to convert who are visiting the website.
That's amazing. And it sounds like having really an assistant working for you without having to have an assistant on the payroll. It's like a limo ride straight to booking an appointment with you. Fantastic.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a great automated program.
Nate, tell us like what inspired you to get started in this digital marketing world and get started and form Exponential Marketing. How'd you get
Sure.
started?
Sure. So I was an insurance agent. I was a partner in a small insurance agency, and I had successfully, through more traditional means, successfully doubled the size of the book of business with that agency. And I was looking for ways to scale. You know what I mean? Looking for ways to take that agency to the next level. And in that process, we keyed in on some successful strategies with digital marketing. And also through that process, I kind of discovered that I enjoyed digital marketing more than I just enjoyed insurance. So I exited the insurance industry and have been focusing on digital marketing ever since. That was several years ago.
Terrific. Nate, for folks listening right now, contractors of all kinds out there that could certainly use your help, how do they find you? How do they connect with you and learn more?
So the best way to connect with me is to Google my name, Nate Bunty. You will find, I'm pretty sure I'm the only Nate Bunty around. There are very few Bunties in the United States, at least, although we can offer services globally. But in any case, Google Nate Bunty, and you'll find my name, my number, and you'll find me on Facebook. Facebook Messenger is a great way to get a hold of me. In addition to I get my cell phone number, I guess, 717-314-3214. That's another good way to, but don't call, text.
Terrific. Nate, this has been fantastic. I really appreciate you taking the time and sharing with my audience today, and I wish you continued success for you and for all of your clients.
Thanks a lot, Mark. It was a great being here.
Nate Bunty, founder of Exponential Marketing. I'm Mark Imperial. That's all for now, and thanks for joining me.